play number 4 here at series number 3, game number 3. Start of the second quarter now. Ball on the 34-yard line after they had taken a 3-yard loss. We have a 2nd and 13. Same score, 0-7. As you can see, I am now running a trip set to the left. I'm running out of the pistol, and I'm running the slants. I made some adjustments. Normally he, I believe, would sit here and block. I send him out on a wheel route, and in this case, and I only send him out on the wheel route here because my trips is to the wide side of the field, so I can make him wheel to that same side. I would not want to wheel him this way right now. I'd like it to go to the slant side of the field, essentially where the guys are slanting away from, to see if we can't carry everybody over and then free him up. And then I make the other adjustment of my tight end here going on the go route. So his defense, looking at it right now, coverage-wise, it looks like the same D I've been seeing all day, or for the most part. He was in a 4-3. He did the overshift here to where he has the outside backer. So there's his Sam. Here's his Mike. And now, because it looks to me like a man-to-man, that's his Will. Corner came across, corner here, and then he's got his 2 safeties. So just looking at his coverage, looks like the man 2. So to me, the best place to hit would be one of these slants, because eventually one of them should come free. This guy here will probably come across this way to try to cover that wheel route. And then this guy, I would imagine, was Buchanan there, I think that is, or not Buchanan, Sherman, would go with Witten there on the go route. So let's go ahead and run through this play, and we'll see what happens, and then we'll discuss. So right off the bat, it's a zone. He is in a cover 2. Looks like 2, yeah, it's just a straight 2. So 2 zone. Right now knowing it's a 2, really, if I could be patient here, which I can't because I see a guy coming free, I would like to have waited to be able to hit that deep. However, the way these guys open up and get into their zones, they gain a little too much depth. This guy has to gain depth because he has to try to keep him covered until the safety can pick him up. So with him gaining that extra depth, that opens me up underneath here. And you can see I'm already throwing the ball. And I have 2 guys right here underneath because he's running that Tampa. That's the thing I don't like about the cover 2 in this game, is Tampa. It's always a Tampa. When I say Tampa, guys, I mean usually in a cover 2 situation, you have a hook zone there, curl to flat or a flat. In this case, I believe it's flat. He's going to stay flat. Hook zone, and a normal cover 2 would be hook zone underneath here. Tampa 2, he's going to keep getting depth to where it basically becomes a cover 3. Well, with that extra depth, whenever you're running this, that opens up your under routes here in the middle. It opens up a nice big gap. You'll see it a lot of times, or pretty much every time I run a cover 2, I'm controlling this guy. Whoever's supposed to be running that Tampa, I'm usually controlling him. Or at the very least, if I feel like I have to switch over to somebody else, I try to get to him and adjust him to running just a straight hook zone. So let's go ahead and run a little bit more, and you'll see it again. Boom. See how deep he's getting. This guy's getting depth because of my tight end here. Opens up him underneath, and then opens up Beasley there. I throw it to him because I believe that's Williams there. Yeah. And honestly, I just like him a whole lot better than I like Beasley because of his size and speed. Beasley is a very good player in real life. In this game, I'm not very happy with the way he plays. I just like the bigger size and a little bit more speed, although Beasley does have great hands. So I get a nice, what was that? 11-yard play. So as far as grade goes, that's a 1 point for success and a 1 point for decision making. I don't get the bonus because it was a pass play. Pass play has to be 20 yards or more for me. So in this case, it's just a 2. Right, guys, play number 5, series number 3 here. Ball on the 23-yard line now. 3rd and 2. Still the same score, of course. 5:25 left in the second quarter. I'm now in a trips Y set out of the pistol. I'm running the stick play. So essentially that entails a go route or a fade route here from my number 1 receiver, Williams. I get a bench route here with Beasley. I get the stick route here with Witten, who, what a stick route is, basically he can either hitch up right at the breaking point, or you can break outside and now hitch up wherever he sees fit, wherever the hole is in the zone essentially, or you can keep running outside if it's man-to-man. Backside, you get this nice slant, and I make an adjustment here. Usually he's going to stay in the block. I always flare him out, and the reason I do that is, yeah, that takes away one blocker for me, but I like having a nice clear out to try to get one of these guys to open up that slant whenever I have to go to it. Coverage or defense-wise, looking at it here, he is still in a 4-3. It looks like he's overshifted to the left now, so he's like in a 4-3 under. And basically brought the safety up here, so to me this really obviously looks cover 3. He's got a guy deep here, deep here, deep here, and then he has all his underlings. So that's basically cover 3. If it is a cover 3, then I'm going to really like hitting Witten. Just depending on who this guy goes with here. If he squats, then I'll look for Beasley. But if he is a flat player in this at all, then he has to go with Beasley. If he goes with Beasley, then I'm going to look for Witten, either continuing his out route or hitching up in the hole in the zone. And those are my first 2 reads, and then I come back over here to the slant. If I saw a cover 2 look, where I have a safety here and a safety here, and this corner is up tight, then my first look is going to be a quick look to him deep. And if I see him bump up at all and then get beat, then I'm going to hit that deep route, because it's probably a cover 2 or a 3 cloud. But obviously in this case he's backed off about a good 10 yards, so that's not the case. Let's go ahead and run through the play and then we'll discuss. Alright, so right now, as you can see, he's locking up. This is actually man-to-man. He's got a blitz coming. As you can see right there, he's sending guys. I have to make this decision quick, because I do have that man coming free. Because I send him out, there is a free shot on my quarterback, essentially. Now I have to make a decision quick. I can either throw it here or here. Obviously, this is my, like I said, this is my second read. First read is here. Once I see him locked up, I'm looking over here. I know it's man-to-man because I can see guys coming at me, and there's nobody else, no safety or anything like that. So throw it to Witten, trust him, make the play, nice catch, first down. So I get about a 5 or 6 yard gain there. So obviously that is a +1 as far as the play success, +1 for decision making in that case. So it's a 2-point play. No bonuses obviously because I didn't get over 10 yard or over 20 yards there on the pass, and no negatives obviously because I took no negatives on that play. You know, eventually this probably would have opened up too, although maybe not, because that's a really good jam. So he isn't just got a really good lock on him. This is the guy that would have freed it too. Like I said, just didn't get to him. I didn't have to because I saw this right away.